Salut, sunt Terry de la esportnews.ro și l-am alături de mine pe Reynad. Hello Reynad, how are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Very good, thank you. So you're here just as a caster. How does it feel not playing and casting games?
I kind of wish I was playing. I'll probably do that next time. Casting's fun, but it's only really fun to do it for like a couple games here and there. But when you're doing it all day, I feel like I kind of get bored. So I'll probably play in the future.
Last time we spoke was at DreamHack Bucuresti, and you were just starting up your team. It wasn't something official, you just were saying on the stream it's gonna happen. Now it's actually here, and have quite a lot of good players. Are you happy with the state it is, or are you looking for new players?
I'm happy. We had some roster changes recently, and I picked up a couple players, but I'm not ready to announce them yet for certain reasons. It might be like a few weeks until I do, yeah. Anyway, it's like a really interesting way of doing it in esports. I don't think any team has done it the way that I've done it before. At least pick up new players. But it'll be interesting. Like we'll see what happens. I don't think people will get too hyped about it, but like they should be. It's my players they're going to be better. At least one of them is better than any player in the game right now, in my opinion. So yeah.
Is he also coming from Magic the Gathering?
Yep. Yeah, he has a Magic background, but he was never famous in Magic. Yep.
Talking about Magic, do you ever play it like with friends, not competitively?
You know, sometimes my Magic friends invite me out. You know, if I have the night free, I like to hang out and we play like casually, you know, cube and stuff. I do it from time to time, yeah, but it's mostly for the people, not really for the game.
So would you agree that in Hearthstone, Hunter is still the best class?
Yeah, overall, it just has the best matchups across the board, I would say, yeah.
What makes it so powerful?
It's the most snowbally deck, so if you ever get a lead, you win. It's almost impossible to reverse the lead because of hero power plus kill command plus all sorts of reasons. It's also one of the best decks at fighting for early board control because it has all the cheap death rattle minions, so it's like you're playing Zoo, except if Zoo gets ahead, sometimes you can still stabilize if you clear the board, whereas if Hunter gets ahead, there's a 0% chance you catch up, because it means if it gets ahead, it means you took damage and then you're just dying to hero power. So yeah, it's a number of factors. It's also just really flexible. Like, even if they nerf Undertaker, then there's like a different Hunter deck that's super viable. You get to play Mad Scientist, which is like the best creature in the game, so lots of reasons.
Talking about Undertaker, what's your opinion on the card? Is it too powerful?
Yeah, it is, but there's not really a good way of nerfing it without making it unplayable. I mean, I guess what I would do is make it a 1/2 that with like increasing power. That's the only thing that really comes to mind.
Well, if it just increases the power, then like Mage can ping it 2 times and it's dead, so it wouldn't be that good. What do you think about Paladin? I mean, in every tournament we see almost every class, even Priest now, it's very viable in tournaments, it seems, but no Paladin.
And Paladin's like the worst class. I like Paladin a lot, I like playing it, but the weakness it has is it just has the worst hero power in the game by like a mile. It's not even remotely close. So even though the card quality is fine, so I think the hero power just needs to be like reworked, or it honestly just takes like new cards coming out, cards that buff its early game a little bit as well. Like if it just had some better 2-drops, it would be better. Like Argent Protector, for example. The problem with him is he requires you to play he wants you to play like 1-drops in your deck, so if it was just a better card on its own, for example, that's what Paladin needs, is just higher early game card quality.
Yeah, I was trying some aggro Paladin with the secrets and Undertakers, and it was quite okay, but as I was getting to the higher levels, it was impossible. I mean, I faced against the real decks and just wouldn't make it. What do you think about the new nerfs to Leroy and Starving Buzzard?
They're fine. I mean, it's probably the best card to nerf from Hunter. I don't think the Leroy nerf was necessary, but I understand it, and I'm glad that there's at least some variety in Miracle Rogue now. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. I think they were good nerfs. Like, something needed to be changed about Hunter, but it's not enough. And I don't feel like Hunter should be nerfed more. I just think we just need like new cards that come out.
Talking about the Miracle Rogue, do you think that now it's even more risky to play it because you don't have the Leroy combo and it's the low tab that can totally screw you up?
One more time, I'm sorry.
If Miracle Rogue is even more risky to play because of low tab and because you don't have the Leroy combo to just OTK.
Yeah, it's definitely a little weaker now. It's less consistent. It's harder to build it, honestly. There's no version that's just the best at the moment, which is what makes it so. Like, I think when somebody figures out a list that's like the best, then the deck becomes really powerful. I mean, it's still a good deck, but it's not like oppressive anymore. So yeah, it's definitely worse than it used to be.
So you said we need new cards. The expansion has been out for quite some time. How often do you think they should add cards, and should they add them like expansions, or just we add 5 cards now and after a month or so we add another batch of cards?
I think it should, like, I don't care as long as there are new cards happening. Like, it's just, that's all that needs to happen is something, you know? I think it should be a regular cycle for like every 3 months, but Blizzard doesn't like doing that, so I don't think they'll ever adopt that policy. But it's not, like, Hearthstone's a great game and it's really popular because of that, but if it's going to continue being 6 or 8 months between expansions, it's just not enough to keep people engaged in the long run, and they really need to step it up. I think it'll be easier once certain things are programmed in and they can just focus on new cards, but yeah, it's I think like every 3 months there should be an expansion.
Alright, talking about this DreamHack, you have Tides of Time, if I'm correct here.
No, he's not here.
He's not here?
No, I thought he was going to be here.
Oh, Gara, sorry. Gara is here, okay. What do you expect from him?
I expect Gara to win. Hyped is also here, so also expect him to win. We'll see.
So maybe a finals between them two and draw?
Something like that, yeah. Gara needs to retain his title. We'll see.
Alright, any final words? Where can people find you? Shoutouts?
Google Reynad, you'll find me. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Eu am fost de la esportnews.ro, alături de mine Reynad pentru știri și interviuri zilnice. Vizitați-l!